Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be jumping into eSignature, which is a powerful e-signature tool designed to simplify how you manage and sign documents. eSignature is an e-signature platform that allows you to upload, manage and sign documents digitally. It's designed to eliminate the hassle of printing, scanning and mailing paperwork. You can send signature requests, track document statuses, and even create reusable templates. eSignature is very much like my signature, which was a previous Appsumo lifetime deal, and I did try this out and really liked it. So we'll check out how my signature compares. So who is eSignature for? Well, it's perfect for freelancers, small businesses, and teams who frequently deal with contracts, agreements, or any document that requires signatures. So when you first sign into eSignature, it will ask you to fill out some information. So you'll fill out your name, position, company name, and choose your industry. You will then have the option to upload your company logo, and then you can click what social links you want to show on your eSignature. You can also choose the theme color you want to show on your eSignature. It's really nice. I have yellow and purple. And you'll see on the right here, this actually changes in real time. So if I didn't want YouTube, I'll tick that. And anything you change here will update automatically here. So when you're done, you just go to next. So it will then ask you to upload your picture, which you don't have to do. And because my picture is pretty much here on the eSignature, which can also be your company logo, I'm just going to continue without headshot. It will then ask you a few more details, such as how do you plan on using my signature? And I'm going to say myself. And then it will give you options to choose your email client. So you've got the popular ones here, and I'm going to choose Yahoo, Gmail, and that's it for this one. But you might want Google Workspace if you pay monthly for that, or you can even choose other. And if you don't want one, you just click off it. Once you're done, you go to submit. Okay, so eSignature actually has a ton of e-signature templates that you can choose from, and just look at the variety here, and there's probably something for everyone. I'm only on the free trial, so I'll probably just have to select this one here, which is the only one available. But if you want to filter through some of the styles, you can just click here and it will filter to the ones that you want. So let's go with this one here for now. Okay, so now we're on the page where you can customize your e-signature. And the first thing we'll come across is you can see the preview of your signature here. You can also change it from white to black, so that's quite effective, but I'll keep it as white for now. You can change the template just by clicking here, and when you're done customizing, you just click save and get signature. But let's look at the left here where there are some more customizable features. So on the top left, we have headshot editor, and I didn't do this earlier, but for this example, I'm just going to upload my image here and show you how that appears. And you can change the sizing of it, so it's automatically captured my face, so I'll leave it as it is. You can also zoom in and zoom out, and now it's generating headshot styles. And this is a really cool little feature here, and on the left you can actually edit the headshot. So we can choose monochrome, which will turn your face to black and white and have a purple background, which is my theme color. And talking about theme colors, you can come in and change that. So if I wanted red, you can just tick any color you want. And then down here you've got the style, so let's go through some of them. And that's a really effective one. I see that used on Canva quite a lot. And then you got this one. So there's some really nice options here, and I think they all look quite professional in their own way. Let's leave it on this one for now. And you can actually download this, which is quite cool. So you can even use it for other platforms. So I'm going to click use this as signature headshot. And you can see now that it's added my headshot above my kind of main e-signature, and it's got YouTube content creator brandable. And this can also be edited. And obviously below, if you have a company signature, you would just add that so it looks a bit more professional and would make more sense. So moving on to information. Now you can toggle this bar. So if I put it lower, it will change the size of my headshot. So I'll leave it like that for now. You can also change your name, your kind of occupation here, the department. So I could say YouTube and it would add that in, and it's all in real time. That's the email that I've signed up with. Now, I'm not quite sure what these numbers represent, but if you don't want them, you'll just click that. Oh, there you go, phone. So that gives you ability to add your phone number. And it might just be good to give an example of an actual number. So as we scroll down, we've got the company logo, and you can change that and host your image with a URL link. And you can update all your company info here. So I've just added in some kind of dummy content, and you can see over here on the right it's added it all in, and you can just come in and change this whenever you want. You can add your social links, you can delete them. If I go to add here, it has a lot of platforms that you can add, probably more than you'll ever need. And then we have the footer. And you can add in anything you want here. You can add in affiliate link disclosure, policy, terms and conditions, anything really. And then you can also insert a link. So moving on, we have the design. And if I just scroll to the top here, you have a ton of options to choose from. So once again, you can choose your theme color, and that will change some of your social links, the text. You can also choose your icon type, so you can either have it as none, so nothing will appear next to the text. You could have it rounded, which is quite nice, square, letter, and that's what I didn't understand at first. So I think an actual icon would make more sense, or you could have the word, which also looks good. So I'll go with rounded for now. You can change the look of your social media icon, so you can have it as rounded, square, or word. So I'll leave it square for this example. You can change the size of them, which is really nice, and the background color too. So let's go with black for now. Some more features here. You can change the font, and for the free trial you only have access to Arial, which is pretty standard, but you've got all these to choose from. And this is all in the pro version, but you can change the font size here. You can change the name font size, the line height, so you've got more than enough to make it look exactly how you want. And you can also change the text color. So let's go with a orange, and we can turn that to black. And the one thing I noticed now is that it kind of changes some of this text and doesn't keep the one that you had on the light version. I'm not sure if that's on purpose, but that might be something to take into consideration. You can also change the separator type, so that's that line here. You can have it as dash, double, and you can have the width, so we can make that thicker. You can change the separator color. You can have the footer width. So if we scroll down a bit, the footer color, now it's in black. So if I went to white, you'll see it there. And then you have the signature width. So that changes the width of the signature. If I drag it up and down, you'll see that it changes there. And you can also reset to default. You can also remove the branding that you have. At the moment, it says created with signature. And if I click branding, I'd have to save first, and that takes a few seconds. And then it says that I need to be on the pay plan. So that's understandable, but you do have that option. The next feature we have is call to action, which is a pro feature. Now, this can be really good to entice users to click on a link, which might go to a certain page or an affiliate deal. It could be anything really. So I've put in here, grab this free deal now, and I've just put in a random testing website. Then you can add call to action button. So you can have it as colored, bordered, or just as text, which probably looks more effective on this white background. You can change the width, so it's all on one line. You can also add in a call to action banner, and if I click this button here, it will actually give you a load of templates, and these are all around Christmas and the New Year. But let's add in a New Year one, so I can just click there, and you can actually upload your own photo too. So let's apply that, and that will appear in the footer. So then you can add in your website here. You can change the width of it, which is really nice. The border radius, so the higher up it goes, the more circular it goes around the edges. You can add in your own social banner. So I've just put in some random letters here, but each one you add appears here under your banner. And this is starting to look really nice. I mean, you'd want it how you want it, but you've seen how many customizable options you have, and you can make it look amazing. So next up, we've got the analytics. And the analytics are also part of the Pro plan. But what this will allow you to see is when someone clicks on one of your links on your eSignature, it will show on your analytics. So you can see if your links are working, if they're effective, if people are engaged to click them. So that's really handy to know. You can also create multiple e-signatures, and if I just go to these three dots here, you can edit it or duplicate this one. So let's go back to edit, and you can actually give it a name. But if you click on this actual window link, it will take you back to the edit screen for this particular template. Now, if I click get signature, it will say this requires a paid plan. And this basically means is that I can't add this into my email provider because I don't have access to that feature. But essentially what you can do is it might provide you with a code that you can add, or you can embed it into your email provider. It might even do it natively because at the beginning you get to choose your email providers. And on the left here, if I choose templates, you can actually start a 7-day free trial, so you can explore all the premium features. And if I go to groups, this is also a paid feature. Teammates is, and of course analytics is. And just down here, if I click get support, there are help articles, and they've got ones on getting started, email signature generator, team signatures, agency documents. And it's good to see all this because some platforms don't have all this information and can't figure out where everything is and what the tool has. So this is a good sign. And what's just popped up on the right is like a chat window or a chat bubble. And you can just come in here and add a new conversation. You add in your name and email, and then you can start chat with the Sync Signature support team. And I'm getting a feeling from Sync Signature that the team really care about their tool and that they want to keep it going, adding features and maintain it in the long run. Down on the left here, you can also schedule a call or email the support team. And down on the bottom left where it says default, if I go to settings, you can change the name of your workspace and the signature limit, which means how many e-signatures you can create. And because I'm on the free trial, I only have one. And on the top right here, if you click this little circle, you will see some of the latest changes. And they've recently added workspace analytics, auto install signatures. So if we click that, it will come up with this little pop-up window here, and you can see more information about the update. And then if I go to the next one, it's got animated signatures with GIFs and more, which is really nice. And then if I click here down the bottom on this link, signature updates, it will give you a nice change log of all the updates that they've added over the last year, I would say, or the last few months. So the most recent one is in November. Okay, so let's check out pricing on Appsumo. Let's have a look at the reviews and questions. So for license tier 1, it's $39, which is really cheap, but you can see some of the features which aren't available, and there is a lot. Well, there's a lot of features. So first of all, the amount of e-signatures you get for tier 1 is 10, and it goes up to license 6, which is 1,000. So that's actually a new plan. And if you were an agency or you're looking to sell e-signatures, then you might want to choose that one. And if you just are looking for signatures with some of the pro features, you might want to go for license 1. But for license 2, you get 30 signatures and everything is included apart from unlimited workspaces and white labeling. But for tier 3, you get unlimited workspaces, which is nice, and that's $149. And to get white labeling, you need to be on tier 6, and that predominantly is for the agency plan, but that's $999. And for Sync Signature, you actually get a 60-day money back guarantee, which is good. And they have some recent updates. So although it said in November, the white label update is finally available, and that came out on the 7th of Jan. And there actually is some helpful links here, and one is about the white labeling guide. You've got the terms and conditions, G2 reviews, and a roadmap. So let's check that out. So the roadmap seems quite active, and there are a lot of features that have already been completed. And the recent one in progress is support for domain aliases in Google Workspace integration, and that's from public feedback. So they are listening to the public, and a lot of these are also from public feedback. Also, plan is the embed code. So if you click there, it just gives you a description of what the public want. Also, custom domain is plan, creative template designs, and Microsoft integration. And on the feedback tab, there seems to be quite an active community or a lot of people that are requesting certain things. And there are comments, which is good. I would like to see more in progress, but perhaps they will release things without them being in progress. Sometimes that does happen. So looking at some of the questions, one of the ones here is when using the signature, is it going to say powered by Sync Signature? And it's got here that on any of the Appsumo plans, even tier 1, it will have the option to remove Sync Signature from it. Someone is requesting signature schedules, and they said that's definitely something they want to implement. And all these questions have been updated every day pretty much, and the founder seems to be responding on the day, which is really nice to see. And if we look at the reviews here, you'll see that the majority of them are 5-star. And just going through some of the customizable options, there are some really nice features to choose from that would really make your email stand out. And I reckon people that are reading your email will see your signature and they will check it out and even click your link. So I think it will grab viewers' attention, and from that, you might make a sale or you might be able to schedule an appointment or something like that. And if I had to compare it to my signature, I would actually say that it's better than my signature. It's got a nicer interface, it's got more options, and I did like my signature. But in comparison to Sync Signature, it's a no-brainer to get Sync Signature. Okay, so on the Sync Signature pricing plan, they have two options available, and this is for personal. So they have the solo, which is $5 a month, and that's $60 billed yearly. And for that, you get one pro signature and all the other kind of features. And then you got the professional, which is $10 a month or $120 billed yearly. And for that, you get 10 pro signatures. And then you've got the business plan. And if you just pull this bar up, you'll see that it will add more signatures. So you can go up to 100, and it will cost you $180 a month. And it has all the additional features here. But then if we go back to the Appsumo pricing, and for 250 signatures, it costs $299. So in the long run, this is a far better option, and you definitely get your money's worth if you do need that many. If you're considering to buy Sync Signature, I will leave a link in the description below. It is affiliated and I would earn a small commission, but it would really help and I'd appreciate it. Overall, Sync Signature is a solid e-signature tool that delivers on its promise of simplicity and affordability. It's definitely more than capable of handling basic to moderate e-signature needs. And if you're looking for a budget-friendly solution, Sync Signature is definitely worth a try. Okay, so what do you think of Sync Signature? Will you be willing to give it a shot? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on more reviews like this. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.